Hello, I'm Lou Kramer, President of CNZ Global Advisors, an international consulting firm based in Salt Lake City, Utah, but with both a national and a global emphasis on opportunities in investment and in infrastructure. I was previously Director General of the U.S. Commercial Service, and so I've had the opportunity over a long career to work on investments and export promotion throughout the world, including putting the first cell phone systems in about 20 countries in the 1980s and 1990s. So our opportunity to do this together is an exciting blessing for us. I'm honored to be here with my partner, John Zinni, who also has an international global background. Would you like to share a little bit about that, John?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm born and raised in Italy, and I started my career as an international M&A and capital market lawyers in Milan, from there to London, and from there for 15 years in New York City, where I've seen a lot of deals, a lot of interaction between the North American market and the US market in particular, and capital markets and structured finance and the rest of the world. Investments from Europe, from Asia into the United States, and from the United States globally. And this is working together, a tremendous opportunity to capitalize and put together our experiences and live and generate and represent clients to develop the tremendous investment climate that we are experiencing here in the United States and in the rest of the world, with a particular focus on foreign direct investments to the United States, and from the United States to the rest of the world, M&A opportunities, and also particular asset classes like all the infrastructure sectors. We are seeing here a renaissance of infrastructure, a new era for infrastructure investments, and we can capitalize on our international experience and the structure that privatization infrastructure investments have seen in many sectors in other parts of the world, and bring this experience here to the United States, working with the public stakeholders of projects in many different asset classes, national investors and international investors, to focus nationwide, but particularly in those dynamic secondary markets that in these last few years have turned out being American growth corridors. In other words, those markets like the Intermountain West, like the Southwest, the Pacific Northwest, that have really driven the recovery of America, that have experienced the most robust growth, and that can offer to investors, national investors and international investors, highest opportunities of return, as opposed maybe to primary coastal markets that have experienced in this last decade an over-deployment of capital, and accordingly have seen a tremendous increase in prices. It's kind of natural for foreign investors to come in and focus on New York, Boston, on the east sides, or in California, coming from the Asia-Pacific region. But there is this tremendous dynamic part of America here where we are at quarter, and around the Intermountain West, the Southwest, and the Pacific Northwest, that there is really a tremendous opportunity.
Absolutely. We've seen that every day. Interest in this part of the world that sometimes has not been there previously, both in the infrastructure, real estate development, and these asset classes that you mentioned. Well, we look forward to working with international clients. We've been excited about the many opportunities that are here, and we welcome your inquiries. Thank you very much.
Thank you.